What's going on, Mutant Freaks? Today I wanted to talk about something that's really popular right now, and that is multiverses. They're everywhere in movies, TV shows, comic books, everything. And while I can absolutely appreciate a great multiverse, I've just realized they're not my favorite. But instead of bashing them, I want to share why they don't click with me, and maybe you'll see where I'm coming from. So it feels like multiverses have just become the go to plot for almost everything. 10 years ago, they were rare and special, something you'd see in a big event story. Now it's like they're everywhere in every story, introducing alternate realities, endless variants, or something kind of multiverse crisis. When every story uses the same type of plot twist, it stops feeling fresh. And personally, I like variety. If I'm reading or watching something new, I want it to stand out, not feel like the same framework over and over. A lot of multiverse stories focus on the universe is collapsing or realities are colliding. Those can be exciting the first few times, but when it's the same kind of crisis over and over, it starts to blur together. If I'm going to be enjoying a multiverse story, it has to do something different. Tell a personal story, explore a unique character arc, or show me reality that makes me think in a new way. Just doing big threat from another dimension isn't enough for me anymore. Here's a personal thing. I'm not a fan of having dozens of versions of the same character. Variants can be cool, but when they overused, they can start to feel like they're such a shortcut. Let's take Spider-Man for an example. Let's say that there is another Spider-Man in a different multiverse, and instead of the typical red and blue suit, he has a green and black suit. And instead of living with May and Ben, he lives with Kay and Ken. And he's missing a pinky. But at the end of the day, it's basically the same template which swaps out details. It feels like copy and paste content that labels new, and for me, it's not as exciting as seeing the original character grow in one main continuity. Now, I'm not against all multiverses. I've enjoyed a few that were extremely well written, had strong character development, and didn't rely on, look, there are alternate versions. The best ones that make multiverse an actual tool for the storytelling, not the entire story itself. And when they give me a reason to care about the alternate reality beyond just the novelty, that's when it actually works for me. So yeah, that's why multiverses don't really work with me. It's just not my thing. I know a lot of people love them and that's awesome, but for me, I'll stick with stories in one universe with characters I can follow from the beginning to end without hopping realities every few issues or scenes. But what about you? Do you love multiverse stories? Are you feeling the same fatigue I am? Let me know in the comments, because at the end of the day, good stories come in all shapes and sizes.